Electronic books got a huge boost from Amazon's Kindle, but the Kindle's market dominance and its low price of $9.99 per book may threaten profit margins at publishers that make the real paper ones. Sandeep Aggarwal is an analyst at Stewart with a buy rating on Amazon. He believes the Kindle is a $300 million opportunity for this year as far as revenue for Amazon, escalating to nearly $2 billion by 2012. Sandeep joins us now from San Francisco to talk about this issue. And Sandeep, is actually an interesting one because there is concern that Amazon is going to turn around and ask the publishers to charge even less. They already make a loss on each Kindle sort of e-book that they sell.
Amazon actually has a very nice value proposition for publishers as well. The publishers don't have to worry about books going into back order. There is no print cost and there is no distribution cost. So Amazon actually take away the excessive cost in the whole life cycle of a book, how it is printed and published and distributed. And when they make the book available for $9.99, we still assume the gross margins for Amazon are comparable to the traditional books, and for publishers also maybe it is a similar type of economics.
You know, this raises also an interesting point that one of my viewers, Boris, writes in about really why should we even pay $10 for a book when you can go on Amazon, an electronic book, you can go on Amazon and get a used paper book for $4 or $5. Why charge so much more for just the digital version?
So for a new book, definitely it is almost 50% discount. We are assuming roughly $20 for a new book across the board if we just generalize it. So $10 for a Kindle book, and maybe, yes, $4 or $5 for a used book. But then, then there are a lot of other benefits on Kindle in terms of, getting a book within 1 minute after you desire to have one book. You can read it anytime. You can, it can travel with you along with several other books as a part of, you can store it in your Kindle device, etc. So there are a lot of other benefits, and not everyone, buys the old book.
I wonder about selling your digital book on the secondary market. Have we seen yet MP3s or digital books being sold as used for less?
I'm actually not aware of that, and in fact, I would even think that there may be some copyright issues. So I'm actually we have not seen that. It may very well be happening, but I'm not aware of that.
I just think it's interesting because I can sell, obviously, my paper books or my physical CDs with music. Let's move, though, to the Kindle itself. They're cutting the price on the Kindle 2 as well to $299 from $359. How much of a monopoly does Amazon have on this? I mean, what are the competitors looking like as far as market share?
Yeah, see, Amazon has a first mover advantage. They have a benefit of running the digital website for 10-12 years. I would not call a monopoly at this stage. I think the overall e-book market is an early stage of evolution, and as I mentioned, clearly Amazon has an advantage. There's a Sony book reader. There's a company in UK funded by Borders, and there are a lot of other. There's a company called Plastic Logic. So there are a lot of companies who are coming with e-book reader. The market is at an early stage of evolution, but clearly Amazon lead the pack right now.
Very quickly, Sandeep, do you see a lot more steam left in these shares because they're already up Amazon 50% this year?
It is, yes, Amazon is definitely one of the best performing internet stocks, but thing is, Amazon's core business has been growing almost 2.5x of the overall e-commerce growth rate. So their core business is far from maturation, and investors are willing to pay premium for a very high top line growth rate. There are some signs of margin expansion, and then in terms of non-core business, if you look at Kindle, Amazon Web Services, fulfillment by Amazon, and checkout by Amazon, one click, all these are actually ramping up very nicely for Amazon.
All right, hey, thanks very much, Sandeep Aggarwal there from Stewart. They have a price target of $95 on Amazon shares.